to Nithyananda, and don't get it as if I am nullifying whatever his reality is, because his reality is his, right? And my reality is mine. Okay, your reality is yours. So if you can look at your reality also. Okay? Okay, so then if I will live like a master's life and inspire people like Nithyananda, I wouldn't call myself a master. I would live my life ordinarily, and will have to tell everyone to not call me a master. Just for fun, I actually call my husband my life essence. You are my life essence, I tell him, and his son, I tell him also, in a fun way. I said, you're my life essence, you see. So I'll call everyone my life essence, because just so it will remind me that they really are. They are not people who have not consciously lived the experience of being one with everything, but they are actually people in that body as the same life essence as I am, which is a point of oneness. Okay, so what will I say? But how will I inspire them? Okay, my experience is that the mind, which is of polarity, is the one stopping me from being one as all, meaning being one with everything, and stopping me from experiencing that. So I would look at that. What have I done to sort of stop myself from doing that? I have actually identified with myself as separate from everything else, and so I will forgive myself for that, because if I don't, it stays there. It's just bypassed, you see. Okay. I would say, okay, so you will have to forgive yourself for whatever you have done that separates you from everything else, and that includes all your associations with different things in your life, in different areas of your life, that makes you separate from everything else. So I will forgive myself for identifying with me as June, with me, with my name, with my work that I'm doing, and I will say I forgive myself for identifying myself as June in this body, and the associations I have, which is, and then I will specifically locate the different points of separation that I did for separate myself, because I identified with June as separate from everything else, including my mom, my kids, and humanity, and my friends, and everyone else, And I'd say I forgive myself for that, rather than be the life essence as one, as all, and remaining in the breath in every moment. Question is, would I have a conscious experience of being one as all, as Nithyananda has experienced, which is what they call in the yogic language living enlightenment, which of course before I also postulated for. Okay. What's the difference? Well, at that moment when I'm doing that, I'm actually living as the life essence. When I say I forgive myself for being identified with, I am actually becoming my own guru. I'm leading myself as I'm actually the life essence, leading the mind out of its own postulated identifications. The identifications that it has programmed itself to be, which is me, as I identified with me as June. Wow. Okay, what's the difference between living enlightenment and that? Living enlightenment is sort of wanting to be that and doing things to sort of contain that bliss 24/7, assuming that that is actually a conscious living experience of what is.